Hello there, amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to a new Doctor Who DVD collection update, 31st of July 2022. So at the end of each month there will be a new collection update video on my DVDs and Blu-rays, because these are the ones I've mainly sought out. So anyway, let's get straight into it. So coming into the DVD box sets first, we've got Doctor Who The Beginning with John Every Child, the Daleks and Edge of Destruction, followed by The Rescue and the Romans, The Space Museum and the Chase, the special edition of Spearhead from Space, and of course Terror of the Autons in the Magnelia Media, the Auton box set, the Paladin Tales with The Curse of Paladon and Monster of Paladon, Dalek War with Frontier in Space and Planet of the Daleks. Then of course we go to the K9 Tales, which has the Invisible Enemy / K9 and Company. And then we go to Doctor Who The Key to Time Limited Edition. And mine is, as you can see, is 480 of 50,000. So I got the limited, so I got that one. Then the original, well, the kind of like re-release of The Key to Time. So I got 2 copies, as you can see. Then we go to the E-Space Trilogy, New Beginnings, Time Flight of Arc Infinity, and this is signed by Peter Davison. The Mara Tales with Kinder and Snake Dance. The Snake Dance is the better story out of the kind of Mara Tales. I don't really care for Kinder that much. The Black Guardian Trilogy with Maureen Undead, Terminus and Enlightenment. My favourite story is Maureen Undead, because that's the return of the Brig. Chameleon Tales with King's Demon and of course Planet of Fire. The Trial of a Time Lord, all 14 episodes on one box set, a bit like the Doctor Who The Collection season 23 box set, and I do love that one. Then of course we go to the Ace Adventures with Dragonfire and Paradise Towers. And then going up the top here, we've got Doctor Who The Regeneration box set, which has the 10th planet down to the End of Time part 1 and 2. So carrying on with this one, so we've got the Earth set with the Gunfires and the Awakening. Beneath the Surface with Doctor Who and the Silurians, the Sea Devils and Warriors of the Deep. Unit Files, which contains the Invasion of the Dinosaurs and the Android Invasion. Then of course we go straight into the Myth and Legends box set for the Time Monster, Underworld and the Horns of Nymon. Revenge of the Cybermen and Silver Nemesis box set. I do love the Cybermen box set. There is another Cybermen box set out there which has the Earthshock, Tomb of the Cybermen and of course the Invasion, but that is very, very rare now, and trying to track that down, it's becoming a bit like a gold mine. I can't find it. And then of course we go to the Bread for War collection, the Santaran collection with Time Warrior, the Santaran Experiment, the Invasion of Time and the 2 Doctors. Every story of the Santarans from Classic Who in this little box set. I absolutely love the box set. Then we go to Visitations 1 for the Talents of Wing, Cheyenne, Case of Androsani and Doctor Who the Movie, which is all special edition. And then of course we go into Visitations 2 for more special editions with the Seeds of Death, Carnival of Monsters and Resurrection of the Daleks, which Resurrection of the Daleks, if I show you, is signed by Peter Davison. So yeah, I got that DVD signed, part of that box set signed by Peter Davison. And then of course we go to Visitations 3, which has the Tomb of the Cybermen, the 3 Doctors and Robots of Death. Coming into New Who, so we have the collector's edition of Series 1. And then at the top we got the collector's edition of Series 2 in the big Cyberhead. And DVD is in there still. So I have got, as you can see, so I've got the collector's editions of Series 1 and 2. Then the standard releases for Series 1. The standard release for Series 2. The standard release for Series 3. And then, of course, we go to Series 3 Collector's Edition with the sign saying, Saxon is your man, I am the master. So coming down here for the end of the box set. So we've got another collector's edition of Series 3, which has a totally different background. And it's got Daleks on the back. I like that one. That's my favourite one. Then, of course, we go to the standard release of Series 4 and then the collector's edition of Series 4. Then Series 1 to 4 in the big chunky box set. And then we go to the specials. And then Series 5. Then the collector's edition of Series 5. The standard release for Series 6. Series 7. Series 8. Series 9. Series 10. Series 11. Series 12. And then Series 13. So carrying on with the box sets, we got the complete Sarah Jane Adventures, the Series 1 to 5. Torchwood Series 1 and Torchwood Series 2. And that's it for the box sets. So coming in to the singular DVD. So we got the Lost in Time set. The Keys of Manus. The original release of the Aztecs. And then the special edition of the Sense of the Aztecs. The Sensorites. The Planet of the Reign of Terror. Then, of course, Planet of the Giants. The Dalek Invasion of Earth. The Web Planet. The Time Middler. Galaxy 4. The Ark. And then the War Machines. And the 10th Planet. So that's it for William Hartnell's singular DVD. So jumping into the second Doctor now for Patrick Troughton. We've got the original release of Power of the Daleks. And then the Power of the Daleks Special Edition. The Underwater Menace. The Moon Base. The Macra Terror. The Faceless Ones. The Evil of the Daleks. Evil. Then we go to the Tomb of the Cybermen. The Ice Warriors. The Enemy of the World. And then Enemy of the World Special Edition. The Web of Fear original release. And then the Special Edition release of Web of Fear. Fury from the Deep. The Dominators, Mind Robber, The Invasion, The Croutons, The Seas of Death, and then Patrick Troughton's finale, The War Games, and jumping into John Purry. So we've got the original release of Spearhead from Space, The Ambassadors of Death, Inferno original release, Inferno Special Edition release, The Mind of Evil, the original release of Claws of Axos, then the Special Edition of Claws of Axos, Connery in Space, and the Daemons. I'm still trying to find myself the collector's edition of the Daemons. And then, of course, we go to Day of the Daleks, which is the original and a special edition version in one. The Mutants, the original release of the Three Doctors, original release of Carnival of Monsters, the original release of the Green Death, the special edition release of the Green Death, and Death to the Daleks on that shelf. So coming over to this one, we go to Planet of the Spiders, and then jumping into the single DVDs for Tom Baker, my all-time favourite Doctor. So we got Robot, The Ark in Space, The Ark in Space Special Edition, Genesis of the Daleks, Terror of the Zygons, Planet of Evil on that shelf. Then coming over here, we go to Pyramids of Mars, The Brain of Morbius, The Seeds of Doom, The Mask of Mandragora, The Hand of Fear, The Deadly Assassin, and Face of Evil. And then coming to the shelf over here, we go to the original release of Robots of Death, the original release of The Talents of Wing Chiang, Horror of Fang Rock, The Image of the Vandal, The Sunmakers, Destiny of the Daleks, and then City of Death. And then coming over here, we carry on with Creature from the Pit, The Nightmare of Eden, Shada, and then Shada, the 2017 version, Leisure Hive, Maglus, and then Fall to Doomsday for Peter Davison. So carrying on with the singular DVDs for Peter Davison now. So we go to The Visitation Special Edition, Black Orchid, Earthshock, the original release of The Five Doctors, The Five Doctors 25th Anniversary Edition, and then Frontios. And then coming over this side, so we go to Resurrection of the Daleks, original release, The Case of Androzani, original release, The Twin Dilemma, Attack of the Cybermen, the original release of Ventures on Varos, the special edition release of Ventures on Varos, and then Mark the Irani. So then coming over to the final 2 layers of the shelf sector, we then go to Time Lash, Revelation of the Daleks, signed by Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy now. So we go to Time and Irani, Paradise Towers, Delta and the Bowerman, Remembrance of the Daleks, and then we go to Remembrance of the Daleks Special Edition, signed by Sylvester McCoy. And then down to this shelf, so we go to Galaxy 4, Battlefield, Ghostlight, The Curse of Fenric, Survival, the original release of the TV movie, and More Than 30 Years in the TARDIS. And that's it for that part of the collection. So coming over here, home with the singular DVDs. So we've got Scream of the Shulker, and then going into New Who with Christopher Eccleston. So we've got Series 1 Volume 1, which has Rose, Enter the World, and the Unquite Dead. Series 1 Volume 2, Series 1 Volume 3, and Series 1 Volume 4. So jumping in then to the David Tennant era. So we've got Series 2 Volume 1, Series 2 Volume 2, Series 2 Volume 3, Series 2 Volume 4, and Series 2 Volume 5. And then of course we go to The Runaway Bride, Series 3 Volume 1, Series 3 Volume 2, Series 3 Volume 3, Series 3 Volume 4, and then The Infinite Quest. And then of course we go to Voyage of the Damned, which also has Time Crash, Series 4 Volume 1, Series 4 Volume 2, Series 4 Volume 3, and Series 4 Volume 4. And that's it for Series 1 to 4. So carrying on down here, we've got the specials, which is The Next Doctor, Planet of the Dead, The Waters of Mars, Dreamland, and then The End of Time Parts 1 and 2. Then going into the Matt Smith era, so we've got Series 5 Volume 1, Series 5 Volume 2, Series 5 Volume 3, Series 5 Volume 4, and then we go straight into A Christmas Carol, Series 6 Part 1A, and then Series 6 Part 2, well, Part 1B, and then Series 6 Part 2A, and Series 6 Part 2B, and then we go straight into The Doctor, the Wardrobe, and the Wardrobe, Series 7 Part 1A, and Series 7 Part 1B, and then Series 7 Part 2A, and Series 7 Part 2B, and then going straight into The Day of the Doctor, Time of the Doctor, Deep Breath, and carrying it on. So we go to Last Christmas, Series 9 Part 1, Series 9 Part 2, The Doctor Husbands of River Song, The Return of Dr. Mysterio, Series 10 Part 1, and Series 10 Part 2, and then of course Twice Upon a Time, Revelation of the Daleks, and of course Eve of the Daleks, and Legend of the Sea Devils, and the 2 Peter Cushing Dalek movies. So then coming up to the top here, so I'll kind of put box sets first. So we've got Doctor Who The Collection Season 26, the complete specials, the complete Series 6 limited edition, as you can see there, and then Series 9, and then we go to the Power Dalek Special Edition, the movie special, the movie signed by Paul McGann, Series 1 on Blu-ray, and then we go to Twice Upon a Time, Revolution of the Daleks, Revelation of the Daleks, and then of course Eve of the Daleks and Legend of the Sea Devils, and then Torchwood Series 1, Torchwood Series 2, Torchwood Series 3, which is Children of the Earth, and Torchwood Series 4, Miracle Day, and then Class, and then coming down to the Steelbook side of the collection. So we go to Galaxy 4 Steelbook, the Power of the Daleks Steelbook, the Macra Terror Steelbook, the Faceless Ones Steelbook, the Evil of the Daleks Steelbook, the Web of Fear Steelbook, Fury from the Deep Steelbook, Spearhead from Space Steelbook, Sharda Steelbooks, and that's it for Classic Who on the Steelbooks there. So coming down to the next one, we go to Series 2 Steelbook, Series 3 Steelbook, Series 4 Steelbook, the limited edition Series 5 Steelbook, and then of course the Series 5 Steelbook, Series 6 Steelbook, Series 7 Steelbook, and the 50th anniversary Steelbook. And then carrying on down here, we go to Series 8 Steelbook, then Series 10 Steelbook, Series 11 Steelbook, Series 12 Steelbook, and Series 13, aka Flux. And then we go to Doctor Who and the Daleks, and the Daleks Invasion of Earth. So far, I'm only missing 3 Steelbooks, which is Series 1, the Specials, and Series 9. And then, of course, for the final part of this collection update, we go to the box set. So we got Doctor Who The Collection Season 8, Doctor Who The Collection Season 10, Doctor Who The Collection Season 12, Doctor Who The Collection Season 14, Doctor Who The Collection Season 17, Doctor Who The Collection Season 18, Doctor Who The Collection Season 19, Doctor Who The Collection Season 22, Doctor Who The Collection Season 23, and then the final 2, which is Doctor Who The Collection Season 24 and Doctor Who The Collection Season 26. And that's it for my DVD and Blu-ray collection. As you can see, I've got some shelves spare for more Steelbooks and more of the collection range. As you can tell, I'm really proud of my Doctor Who collection so far, going from the box sets into singular DVDs and then the Blu-rays. So yeah, I hope you enjoy watching this collection update on my Doctor Who collection. Please do like, subscribe and share, and join me for more awesome Doctor Who content.